Should you be saving money to cover off the future Hecs debt you're going to have after you go to uni? My thoughts are no, you need to save, absolutely, but you need to save for your future house deposit. Given the property prices where they are in Australia extremely high, you are going to need a very big deposit, and that'll keep the debt levels as low as possible, meaning that when you do purchase, at some point in the future, you're going to have some type of life and some balance. The reason why I'm ignoring the Hecs debt, there is a number of reasons. The first is the precedent the government has set on 2 occasions where they've reduced the inflation rate down to a more reasonable level when inflation was high. And secondly, they just gave everyone a 20% haircut. For those people that prepaid with lump sums, they've missed out on that. So there is a bit of a precedent set to look after our children a little bit more. It is politically unpopular to be taxing, whether you call it a tax or not, they're taxing our children for education, and obviously there's a lot of noise on social media around gas and energy companies that are getting away with paying no tax. So there's a lot more noise out there, and I think the weight politically in terms of just being a popular thing to do, to look after our children, to make sure they are well educated and they're not being slugged so heavily as they are at the moment. So I feel as though there's a shift. I would not put any extra into your Hecs. I'd be building big house deposits. People that already have a Hecs debt, I'd be looking at the First Home Super Saver Scheme. Obviously you're out to work out how you can save the biggest deposit you can possibly. The First Home Super Saver Scheme should be the first thing that you should look at. Thanks for your question, and cheers.